Hi guys, I am John from Manga Experts. I am happy to bring you another list. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like our content. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Peerless Battle Spirit. In the Kanglan continent, only those who manage to awaken a martial spirit can walk on the path of cultivation. In this world, only those with stronger martial spirits can communicate with heavens and earth. Queen Nan, born in Linqiu City, was a peerless genius who possessed talent and was thought to become a great cultivator in the future. However, things changed when he ended up awakening a grade 1 martial spirit, resulting in him being considered as trash. Fortunately enough, Queen Nan was struck by a ray of lightning while practicing his martial arts and coincidentally obtained the Divine Battle Spirit, which was capable of leveling up, breaking the ultimate rule of the Kanglan continent. Little did Qin Nan knew that his martial spirit possessed a great secret that will slowly unravel the mystery as the story goes on. Now join Qin Nan and his companion along their journey, battling against various opponents, outsmarting their enemies, and seeking the answers to unveil the mysteries. Number 9. Yuan Zun. A teenager holds a pen while a dragon dances. Chaos surrounds the world, lighting the sky. In this world, will the python swallow the dragon, or will the same dragon rise? It has exceptional art and a pretty decent story to boot. Definitely a lot better than most cultivation manhwa out there, especially if you take the art factor into account. It also have a very good balance of comedic elements and serious elements for the story. Can't stop praising the art for this though, especially even with the small details. Number 8. Secret Order. A narrow dead-end world in a chaotic era. A piece of rock is key to the fate of this country with its shocking secret. Life is harsh, mentoring is tough. A trip to a crypt, a heinous murder, or destiny to an ancient world. A hero's tears, the dusk at the day's end. Looking back, I believe everything in the world is for the fortunate and also for those fated to be. This one is awesome. The only problem is that chapters are a bit too short. Number 7. Magic Emperor. Because the MCU had the heritage of the ancient demonic emperor Zhu Yifan met the misfortune of being betrayed and killed by his trusted disciple. After being reborn, his cultivation went back to zero, and he was trapped by a heart demon, given no choice but to become the housekeeper of the Lu family's lone eldest miss. From being a magic emperor to being an insignificant housekeeper, how would he get along with his heart demon eldest miss? And what power would he gain in order to lead himself and the declining family to rise back to the peak of the continent? Number 6. The Child of Light. Zhang Gong decides to learn light magic, a magic few show interest in, and eventually becomes the legendary Grand Mage. While trying to end the continent's east and west separation in order to unite all the different races, he becomes every race Child of Light. It is made by the same author of Soul Land series. Number 5. Record of the War God. MC fails 20 years ago to stop the hidden forces orchestrating conflict. Uses a technique that causes to be revitalized and reborn in a younger body 20 years later. Plans to succeed in taking down his foes this time, but isn't going on a rampage and starts slowly. I love the art and story. MC is a OP beast from the start, so that's a plus. Number 4. Master of Gu. A story of a villain, Fang Yuan, who was reborn 500 years into the past with the Chiun Q Kikada. He painstakingly refined, with his profound wisdom, battle and life experiences. He seeks to overcome his foes with skill and wit. Ruthless and amoral, he has no need to hold back as he pursues his ultimate goals. In a world of cruelty where one cultivates using Gu, magical creatures of the world, Fang Yuan must rise up above all with his own power. Gu is a legendary venomous insect, often used in black magic practice. It can take on the form of several insects, usually snakes, crickets, worms, etc. Number 3. Martial Arts Reign. Yi Ming. The rising star of family Ye is regarded as a genius among his peer cultivators, but he was schemed by his jealous cousins and the latter caught his meridians, tripled his abilities, and hamstrung him ruthlessly. But Ye Ming never gives up because he'd sacrifice everything for take revenge for his decayed parents who were murdered by family Huang. But he doesn't know that he is considered a pain in the neck to the family Ye, and a big conspiracy is looming out of darkness. It also has a well-written and vast world design like Apotheosis. Number 2. Immortal Invincible. From a thieving child to one who would shake the world, rising to the title of Immortal Master, one of the godly 12 stars, but ultimately betrayed. Now he has been given a chance to change that, and create a better future for both him and the world. It starts similar to a Skull's reincarnation and Volcanic Age, but it does many things differently with its pacing. The art is a bit bland, but the story keeps you engaged to the end. Number 1, I'm an Evil God. Across the realms is the manliest and most handsome evil god in history. The prettiest beautiful man, Sheryon, crossed over and fell into the Vixen's lair. In order not to be drained of his entire life force, he travels between various realms, cuts down a son of god, and repels the Confederacy Yang Yi. This is the story of how he eventually becomes an evil god. So far, one of the most consistent manhwa I've ever read. The author not only creates interesting isekai scenarios for MC, but he or she also keeps up with story progression in MC's main world. First few chapters start off like other normal cultivation bullshit, but it becomes more and more good with every chapter. It's very unique to the cultivation genre. It's a must read. Thanks for watching our video. Make sure to tell us your opinion in the comment section. We will be happy to discuss it with you guys.